You know where millions of dollars of opportunity disappear to every single day? Into the digital junkyard. Websites buried on page 2 or 3 of Google, content that AI just skips over. Brands that almost became the go-to in their market, had everything lined up but never cashed in on the right system. This scarcity of new business is a result of time-wasting, fruitless marketing that leaves brands in amateur status. Now maybe this is you, and the cascading effects are costing your marriage, your relationship with your kids, and even your health. Now imagine the opposite, the phone ringing, lead forms coming in, not because you're buying ads, but because you're showing up everywhere that your customers make decisions. Google Organic, Google AI Overview, the People Also Ask box, and then being quoted by ChatGPT and other large language models as the source of truth. I'm Corey D. Rose. I co-founded Search Geeks over a decade ago with the specific goal of partnering with brands just like yours to help you harness that lightning power of free traffic from Google. Now, AI has changed everything about search engine optimization, which is now to be considered answer engine optimization. And now we built the lethal operator community with one mission: to help service companies become lethal acquisition machines, dominating search, maps, AI, and every position zero that has to do with the services that you offer. Now, here's the truth. The old SEO playbook doesn't work anymore. Ranking number 1 through 10, while those are great, they're not enough. The customers aren't even clicking anymore. Heck, you're not even clicking anymore. You get your answer from that AI overview and you don't need to scroll. If your content isn't being quoted and referenced by AI, then you're invisible to the highest intent buyers in your market. And that's why we built PROMETHEUS. I speak at events across the country teaching these methods to business owners and agency owners. We have been studying Google patents and testing against algorithm updates until things break. And we've seen this day coming for over a decade, and it's finally here. Google has not been silent about what the expectations are for publishing content on a website. Experience, expertise, authority, and trust. We've taken the best of the best minds of our content writers and built that right into PROMETHEUS to show Google that you have that expertise, experience, authority, and trust. And on top of that, not just regurgitating information that is already easily accessible, PROMETHEUS injects what is called information gain, that is presenting new ideas into the body of the content that you are posting on Google. And all of these are very strong signals to Google that you just cannot get from out-of-the-box AI content from ChatGPT or Perplexity or Claude or any of these other ones. We've taken over a decade of learning and distilled it down into the most important core 4 things that you can do in under an hour per month to double your leads in under 90 days. When you join Lethal Operator, here's what you unlock. Number 1, an onboarding call. You and me on Zoom, live and uncensored, where we will go and look at your website to do the deep analysis. We'll come up with a strategy to help you in, and then we'll set you up on a rank tracker so you'll be inboxed every morning with exactly where you rank for your main keywords to see exactly how far you've come since you started. Number 2, PROMETHEUS Access. You get all of our brains and knowledge over the last 10 years at your fingertips. You will harness the lightning power of that free traffic from Google using this content. 3, weekly calls with the group. This is where we do live Q&A. We'll do a live dissection of websites, and you can bring anything that you want to these Q&A sessions, and they will happen every single week. 4, acquisition playbooks. You can take our copy and paste templates that we use to rank in Google AI, in Google Organic, Google Maps, and then our conversion rate optimization that you can implement today on your own website. 5, the operator community, peers who are scaling service businesses, sharing what's working right now, showing their offers, their angles, and their results. 6, replays and standard operating procedures, all organized so you can implement at your pace without having to sift through hundreds of hours of needless fluff. Now, here's what happens when operators start using PROMETHEUS inside of our system. Okay, I'm at my computer here, and I just Googled when is the cheapest time of year to move. So this is a national search over here. And we have the AI overview, and then we kind of scroll down. We've got these national brands over here. And then we've got this right here. So this one's climbing up. This was published 5 days ago, and this is a PROMETHEUS article. And then if we scroll down over here, we've got all these giant national brands for this national query. And then we've got this article right here for our client that was published from PROMETHEUS. Like you can see here, September 5th. And then here's another one. How often should you replace the shingles on a roof? So if we come over here and click on, this is the AI overview, and then we've got, this is our client right here, just, another local brand right in between, right underneath this insurance company. How often should you replace the shingles on a roof? And then you've got all these different features over here that have to do with what is in the article. So like granule loss right here. And then if you click on that, you can see right here that this is what Google has grabbed for that snippet, and they're showing that directly to the users. And the result of that is going to be this right here. So for these guys, just a massive jump in traffic using the SERP features. So here's another one. This is shockwave therapy in Austin. And this is our client right here in that number one position. This is a competitive, a money keyword, a local money keyword, and we've got the number one position right there in that top place. And then on that same website, we dropped his first Prometheus article a month ago, and this is for what is a chiropractor that gets 18,100 searches a month. And as soon as we scroll down right here to the people also ask section, this is the number one cited, actually number two underneath Better Health. So this is a Prometheus article that shows up right here in the top people also ask box for what is a chiropractor. So, and then the result of that is this. We can see this giant spike over here in SERP features. We go from 100 all the way up to almost 3,000, and that is just in 1 month. It's just one article. All the ships do rise with the tide. So this is that same website that for the chiropractor website. We started with, he was position 80 when we started with him a few months ago. A month ago, he was at position 46 for Austin Chiropractor. And then as soon as that article was indexed, what it did was it passed all that topical relevancy over to across to the entire website and brought him up to the top of page 2 for his main keyword, which is Austin Chiropractor. And that is, just with that one Prometheus article. Here's another one here. Again, this is a national search term, difference between North Carolina and South Carolina. This is that same moving company right here. And then here's another one. So we've put some more Prometheus articles on the moving company here. How many miles is considered a long distance move? Right here in that number 2 position, but mentioned up here in the AI overview. So the list goes on and on. We've got all kinds of clients that we work with just to bring those SERP features up. And the same thing you can expect the exact same thing. These are the kind of results that you can definitely, absolutely expect when you put the work in. It is inevitable that you will become successful doing this, and it is guaranteed that it will happen in 90 days or less. All right, hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this is exciting, that you are able to harness that lightning power of free traffic from Google in the AI overviews, the people also ask boxes, as well as organic. Now here's the real kicker. We guarantee that you will at least double your inbound leads within the first 90 days or it's free. That's how confident we are in what we've built. You can start today and see results in as little as 5 days with only 1 hour of work per month. So that leaves us with 2 options. You can keep doing what you're doing and getting frustrating results, or you can cash in with this system starting today. Click the button below, join Lethal Operator, and get immediate access to Prometheus and this week's implementation clinic.